Juneteenth today is a holiday that we typically do not learn about in school. It celebrates the freedom, as we've talked about, of the last group of slaves 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed back in 1863.
But some say slavery never truly ended there. Our Jamie Perez has more on how far we've come since then and how far we still need to go.
On this day, 155 years ago, slaves were freed. But many would argue that slavery never truly ended. It simply transformed. While we may not have lynchings and slavery the way it was back then, we have modern-day versions of it that we have all accepted and watched happen for years.
We also have murder committed by law enforcement, and it's right before our eyes. We also have just some right-out racism.
Madison College's president, Jack Daniels III, said mass incarcerations, discrimination, and systemic racism are all ways in which slavery has transformed into accepted versions of it that we have all stayed silent about for years.
We're not hiring individuals who are qualified into positions. It's a form of slavery when we deny housing to individuals because of who they are and what they look like.
On this day, many of us are recognizing Juneteenth for the first time, learning about what it means and what's actually happened to our society since then. A day that Daniels believes should be taught in schools and recognized nationally.
Should it be a national holiday? I believe it should be. Are we at the point? Because it has to be done legislatively. And so you've got congressmen who have to understand what is the history, what is the impact, and how should we, and I'm saying we should, celebrate that ending of slavery through Juneteenth.
The steps we've taken so far have not been enough. The underpinnings of slavery still exist. But Daniels is hopeful that this movement we're in now is our true call to action to fill the gaps that we've chosen to not acknowledge for far too long.
I'm encouraged. And I'm cautiously encouraged because I think that there are more people now who are understanding the experiences that people feel who don't look like them.
For News 3 Now, I'm Jamie Perez.
And Daniels says Madison College is also working on a program to teach what being actively anti-racist means and how to be more inclusive in all aspects of society.